Meanwhile, we told you about that fight for the battle over spending to now this fight against McDonald's. You heard about this? There's a group in Washington suing Mickey D's on behalf of a California mom. She claims that the marketing of Happy Meal toys makes her too hard to provide her children with a healthy diet. In other words, this toy stuff makes it very difficult for her. My next guest says that parents shouldn't cave to whining kids. Rebecca Scritchfield is a registered dietitian. Rebecca, are you a mom?
I am not a mom, but there are plenty of kids I know, and
Okay.
I've got friends with kids, and I've got to tell you that they're not out there suing McDonald's because of a plastic toy.
Okay, because kids do whine. Not all, not mine, for example, but they do. But you're saying, and you're a dietitian, and you take good care of yourself, and you urge the same for everybody, but this is a stretch. Why?
I just think that this is completely ridiculous. I mean, parents have to be parents, and yes, you have to tell your kids no. You have to teach your kids what it means to eat in a balanced way, and that why it's not a good idea to have fast food every single day, but to just push the blame on somebody else. She's actually doing more to make it worse, because other parents might think, well, I don't have to have accountability for feeding my kids healthy, and that is just no way of making sure that the kids reverse obesity.
But you know what's interesting in her argument? She focuses on the toys that are in a lot of the kids' meals. She focused as well on just McDonald's, but they're the largest of these guys. And that the toys themselves are sort of like an enticement, a lure, to get parents to take their kids there than another place or to eat at home. And, you know, all of these fast food guys have variations of the same thing. Could she be on to something with that? That the toys, you know, get them nagging all the more?
You know, I just think it is a complete stretch here. What she's saying is that her kids are too young to really decipher this as advertising, and because they can't figure it out, it's deceptive. And the truth is, you know, kids as little as 2 can recognize the golden arches, and it's up to parents to communicate, you know, that this is not something we're going to do every single day. They've got to set guidelines. You know, there's rules of the world, and that's a parent's responsibility to make sure their kids know about it. I think this mom should spend less time in the law offices planning her case and more time in the kitchen cooking with her kids and teaching them what it means to eat in a balanced way, and, you know, fast food every once in a while.
It would be funny if the mom was 400 pounds, but no, I'm just joking. I have no idea what
I have no idea, but I just think
Nor
that,
should
you know,
that matter, and anyone who even infers otherwise is immature and childish, as am I.
Right, right.
So,
yeah,
Rebecca, I just want to answer this, to update this. There is a sort of a trend going on here, besides what's happening at McDonald's and besides what we're saying, where we as parents either can't do it for our kids, we can't do it for ourselves. So maybe you threaten suits on organizations, have them take away the toys and the lure, the bait, if you will, to do bad things. Or the government will take over your school lunch program, try to hide the goodies behind carrot sticks or celery sticks, what have you, because we have failed at doing it ourselves. That's pretty much the method to this. And they cite the obesity statistics in this country and the fact that our kids are getting fat and the fact that our kids apparently whine if they don't get their Star Wars toy or what have you. And that there is sort of a big trend going on here. Everyone's a victim, and,
right.
and the government needs to help them out.
You know, I don't recall that she's asking the government to do anything at all, and I'm not sure. You know, I think in this case,
I'm making that leap. What I am seeing is part of a pattern here where McDonald's did this, or the government will correct this, or we can't fix this, so someone else will fix this.
If people, trust me, look, I have people in my office every single day, and it's all about them changing. If they want to change, they have to do it themselves. If they want something different, they have to do something different. If this mom wants to really raise her kids in a healthy way, she's going to put a stop to it. You know, where do the kids see these ads anyway? TV and computers. So why don't you regulate that time as a parent, put your kid outside, maybe they'll play, maybe they'll manage a healthy weight, and maybe you won't need to sue fast food company.
You know what's scary about this, Rebecca? You and I are on the same page.
I am totally scared because I'm still
waiting. So if we can reach
waiting.
a compromise, I think this is a reminder to Washington anyone can.
Exactly.
Rebecca, thanks again. Great seeing you.
Oh, thanks for having me.